A lot of people question about the Antichrist, right? But just to let you know, anybody can be the Antichrist. You can be the Antichrist. I can be the Antichrist. The Antichrist is a person that is against the Christ consciousness. So if you don't have the Christ consciousness and yet you are totally against the Christ consciousness, then that makes you the Antichrist. So right now, the God that the whole world is about to see, the religion that the whole world is about to be introduced to, and the man that everybody is about to see in the sky, he is going to be the new God. He is going to be an Antichrist. He is going to be against the Christ consciousness. Because the fact that he is against the Christ consciousness, he is against it because he wants you to go with him. And the fact that he is the Antichrist, he goes against the Christ consciousness because he wants you to believe and worship and obey him. He is the God of the whole earth now. And he is the Antichrist because he is against the Christ consciousness. The Christ consciousness is the power and the source that you have within you. But the Antichrist that we're about to see in the sky, he is the Antichrist because he don't want you to know about the God in you. He don't want you to go within yourself. He wants you to know and worship him and honor him. So he is going to be the Antichrist. He's going to be the God that is against the Christ consciousness. And if you go with him, you are going to be the Antichrist. Anybody that goes against Christ consciousness is the Antichrist. This is why you are going to have millions of Antichrists. You know, anything that is against the Christ consciousness is considered an Antichrist. So I don't mean to use this as an example because it is very true. If you are a person that is against your own intuition, that go against yourself, you don't believe in yourself, you won't go within yourself, you put all your faith and knowing into someone else, then that means you are an Antichrist. Because if y'all see this guy that comes into the sky and he tells you to believe and have faith in him, you are going against yourself. You are going against the Christ consciousness because the Christ consciousness is in you. It's a part of who you are. So that makes you an Antichrist. So it's millions of Antichrists that is amongst us. Your own mother could be an Antichrist. Your own father, your grandmother, your child could be an Antichrist. Anybody that goes against the Christ consciousness is considered an Antichrist. So honestly, the majority of religious and Christian people, they are Antichrists because they don't really know nothing about the Christ consciousness. They believe in Jesus. They have already put in their faith and trust and knowing into a man. So that makes them an Antichrist. So this is why it's going to be millions of them. And it's going to be a man that they are going to worship, that is going to be in a full representation of the Antichrist. And they are going to be in the image of that man because he don't believe or don't want nothing to do with the Christ consciousness because he wants you to have faith in him. This is what the world is waiting for. The world thinking that they are waiting for this holy man. The world think that they are waiting on this godly man when they don't understand that the world is actually waiting on a man that is against the Christ consciousness because this man that the whole world is about to see, he wants you to believe and have faith and knowing in him. He don't want you to go within yourself and get to know yourself and get to know your higher self and believe in yourself and know your spiritual self. He wants you to have belief and faith and trust. Hey! Clean up off my car! Fuck up off my damn car. And like I was saying, he wants you to believe and have faith in him. So anybody can be the Antichrist, but this God that we're about to see, that the whole earth is about to see, is going to be the Antichrist. Because he is going to tell you to worship him. believe in him, have knowing and faith in him, trust in him. It ain't going to be nothing about you. So once you go against you, you are going against yourself. You are going against the Christ that is in you. So you are considered an antichrist.